The German Association of Surveying, DVW, was founded in 1871 as a scientific society. Today it aims to represent, promote and coordinate the objectives and interests of its members in the disciplines of geodesy, geoinformation and land management. Each year, the DVW organizes INTERGEO, featuring a conference and an international trade fair for geodesy, geoinformation and land management. At the start of this year, Dr. Karl Friedrich Töne took over the role of DVW president from Hagen Greve. INTERGEO TV met the new president and asked him what he finds so fascinating about geodesy.
In terms of my career, I'm a prime example of the broad reach of geodata. I work in the area of land development, that is, rural development in combination with forestry and nature conservation. All in all, that's a wide range of areas. An understanding of geodata and engineering know-how have helped me to master professional challenges on a daily basis, and that's the message I want to get across to the next generation. The next generation is also a key theme at the INTERGEO fair. Here in particular, the new DVW president wants to make his mark. INTERGEO is an excellent platform for attracting young people to the industry. We must focus more acutely on winning young people for the engineering industry as a whole. It's our responsibility to fire the next generation with enthusiasm for this highly interesting and future-focused profession, which is why we've set up the Young Professionals Forum at INTERGEO. The GIS in Schools competition, for example, is geared specifically towards school children at an age when they're thinking about their future careers. And there's no better way of generating enthusiasm for a profession than showing young people what a job entails. INTERGEO is a platform for the GIS in Schools competition. We've staged some fascinating events in the last few years that have given young people an insight into the world of geoinformation, not just in terms of the technology involved, but also with regards to the wide range of areas it covers. I'm confident that these events will help shape their professional future. INTERGEO is a perfect communication platform for young startup companies, where qualified young professionals have a key role to play in their success. The GIS Best Practice Award is a very attractive prize, geared particularly towards startup companies operating in the field of geoinformation. We hope that this initiative provides an extra boost for our efforts to appeal to young people.
Companies operating in the field of geodesy, geoinformation and land management are always looking to take their products to a new level. The industry is constantly changing. Here are just a few examples of the latest innovations. INTERGEO TV Product News.
As a leading international trade fair, INTERGEO is the year's biggest meeting place for providers from around the world. As such, it is a high-profile buyer's guide for the target market. As an exhibitor, your company profile and products will be automatically included in this guide for a full year.
The INTERGEO Trade Fair enjoys international renown. This year it is taking place in Karlsruhe, Germany. In 2010, INTERGEO East is to be staged for the first time in Istanbul. The chosen location is the European Capital of Culture for 2010 and a great meeting point, particularly for the regions of Southeastern Europe and the Middle East. INTERGEO TV has taken a look around Istanbul and brings you the highlights.
Alongside Essen in Germany and Pécs in Hungary, Istanbul is to be designated European Capital of Culture for 2010. The city's bustling and lively atmosphere can be felt, for example, on Taksim Square, located in the very heart of Istanbul and a magnet for tens of thousands of fans drawn to the public viewing areas set up there during the European Soccer Championship. Thanks to Istanbul's unique geographical position, it acts as a political bridge between Asia on the one side and Europe on the other, which is just one of the reasons why this city is an excellent location for INTERGEO East 2010. Hinter Managing Director Olaf Freyer, who's responsible for all the company's INTERGEO projects, went to Istanbul to discuss the trade fair and congress with the local organizers. The contact for Hintermesse in Istanbul is Professor Tevfik Özludemir, from the geodesy faculty at Istanbul Technical University. Professor Rahmi Nurhan Çelik, who's also from Istanbul University, has been appointed Congress Director for INTERGEO East. Ayçil Yeşilirmak is charged with the organization of the Congress. A third person from the university, Professor Orhan Altan from the photogrammetry faculty, is also on board to help with the arrangements for INTERGEO. Freya was satisfied with the course of the discussions. The countdown to INTERGEO East 2010 has now started.
Die INTERGEO East wird 2010 vom
INTERGEO East 2010 will take place from 5th to 7th of May. It is geared primarily towards local industry experts, but it will also be of interest to specialists in Europe and the Middle East.
Strahlt aus in Richtung Europa wie auch Nahe und Mittlerer Osten.
There are, of course, several locations in Istanbul suited to holding a combined trade fair and congress event, such as INTERGEO East. One option is the Rumeli Fair and Exhibition Center, which is located in the Istanbul Lufti Kirdar International Istanbul Convention and Exhibition Center and has all the advantages associated with a city center location. The Rumeli Fair and Exhibition Center is an ideal venue for activities such as trade fairs. However, the Züdlüce Culture and Convention Center also has a lot to offer. The center covers an area of around 73,000 square meters. It was converted from a historic slaughterhouse to a state-of-the-art venue by the City Council. No matter where INTERGEO East 2010 is staged in Istanbul, the location is sure to offer optimum conditions.
INTERGEO TV is an international program marketed by Hinte Marketing and Media GmbH on behalf of Hinte Messe und Ausstellungs GmbH in Karlsruhe, Germany. Hinte is responsible for organizing the INTERGEO Trade Fair, which is hosted by the DVW, the German Society for Geodesy, Geoinformation and Land Management. The project is headed by Hinte Managing Directors Olaf Freya and Christoph Hinte. We asked Olaf Freya, who is also project manager of the INTERGEO 2009 in Karlsruhe, to explain the idea behind INTERGEO TV.
INTERGEO TV provides another means of communication for INTERGEO itself, but also for the industry as a whole. We want to set topics relating to geodesy, geoinformation and land management in a more international context. INTERGEO TV rounds off a communication concept that comprises print products, the internet and a live marketing element, the trade fair.
Anyone who organizes trade fairs and congresses like INTERGEO must always be prepared to meet new challenges and develop new communication concepts. INTERGEO TV aims to cover these developments from a media perspective.
INTERGEO TV has been developed in response to the demand to portray our fast-moving times and the many dynamic developments in our industry through moving images, statements, interviews and reports, thus providing a valuable link between the individual events by reporting on the industry throughout the year and boosting communication with it.
That was our pilot edition of INTERGEO TV. We have, of course, prepared many more fascinating topics for you and look forward to bringing you our first complete edition. Our aim today was to whet your appetite. I hope we succeeded. Thanks for watching, and I'll hope you'll tune in for the next edition.
INTERGEO TV was presented by Trimble, enabling productivity through innovation.